from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation. Training for the day on Freedom 87.9.
The Nighttime Spain yet on your radio with me, Gerard Morris, your usual Monday night host. As soon as our guys from the USA, John Oix, will be jumping straight into the program, the Nighttime Spain. But you can keep your interest coming into star 255 star 1 hatch if you are playing with a button phone, or better still, star 255 star 1 hatch if you are playing with any smartphone. Play with only 50 LD or 25 cent United States dollars. Win for yourself 4,000, 5,000, 10,000 LD. But you have to keep playing. The more you play, the better your chances are. You have to keep playing until you win for yourself 4,000. 4,000 can start your day tomorrow morning. So this is the Nighttime Spain, but you can keep your interest coming in. That's star 255 star 1 hatch. As soon as our guys join us from the US, we'll be jumping straight into the program, the Nighttime Spain. As you all know, the Nighttime Spain is a regular program here on your radio. Keep following Freedom Radio Liberia. We are live now on Facebook. You can follow us Freedom 87.9 on Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube. You can follow us by radio 87.9. My name is Gerard Morris. The Nighttime Spain is your everyday political companion here on Freedom FM 87.9. As soon as our guys from the US join us, we'll be jumping straight into the talking points here on the program, the Nighttime Spain, here on your radio.
The Nighttime Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Nighttime Spain, we build the bands of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Nighttime Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remain committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the rights of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation. Training for the day on Freedom 87.9. The Nighttime Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Nighttime Spain, we build the bands of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Nighttime Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remain committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the rights of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation. Training for the day on Freedom 87.9. The Nighttime Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting Liberia locally and internationally. The Nighttime Spain, we build the bands of the Liberian people. We speak for the voiceless and create room for advocacies for the betterment of Liberia. The Nighttime Spain, we pledge no allegiance to any political party. We remain committed in speaking out the fact in advocating for the rights of Liberia. We promote peace, democracy, human rights, and equal participation. Join our panelists from Monday to Friday at 10 p.m. to 12 o'clock a.m. for the most analytical and stimulating conversation training for the day on Freedom 87.
Welcome back to the Necktown Spain with me, Gerard Morris. I've been joined now by Suleiman Hashim Tunis, all the way there from the United States of America. Okay, good evening, Tunis.
Good evening, Gerald. Good evening, Mama Liberia. Good evening, my brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. This is your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM 87.9, the most listened to radio station in the nation capital. Stay put. We'll be here a little while, at least for an hour and plus 2 hours, as up to tomorrow morning. We just got some more minutes to tomorrow morning.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
Did you send the link to the other guys?
Yes, of course. I think Solomon is on now. I'll bring him through. Okay, Solomon. The man Solomon Baka Reeves, there too from the United States, has just joined us. You can help me to send the link to Aliu, because I was not able to send it to Aliu. But Solomon, welcome.
Aliu said he will not be able to join us this week.
Oh,
He's a busy man this week, so we should excuse him. He will be with us next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I actually wish him well in everything that he do on that side.
Okay, I think Solomon is here. I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
If he's ready, he will unmute himself and join us. Before we're ready to go, we'll give you the weather report from here, Radio LIB with Freedom FM. We'll give you a weather report Monday today. If I'm not mistaken, it might be like I think it's drizzling right now in Monrovia City. There must be small rain coming down as I speak.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's going to stay like that till tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be in the morning hour. It's going to be a little bit very heavy in the morning hour. So when you come in, I'll be prepared. You who is not going to office work, just put your boots on and put some sneakers on. If you are vacationing tomorrow and you're in Monrovia, you're listening to us, be aware that we are in the rainy season. The rain going to be really heavy tomorrow. And it's going to be all day tomorrow, all day rain. So expect that. Tomorrow, Tuesday. Okay, Wednesday, same thing Wednesday. It's going to repeat itself. Same thing Wednesday. Forget about the sun this 2 days, Tuesday and Wednesday. Forget about the sun. And when you're coming out, if you're not getting in car, if you're going to go take public transportation, you got to run behind a keke and motorbike. You must be prepared for the rain. Don't say wind say ew. Yeah, this is free. You might say, oh, everybody gets cell phone or smartphone, they can see the weather. We all got this smartphone in our hand, but they still paying people here millions of dollars to see the weather, to tell us what the weather look like today or tomorrow or the entire week. Millions of dollars. Every channel you see here, every major channel, they give you weather report. So we will practice the same on our show. Since you are asleep right now, or some of you are about to sleep, when you wake up tomorrow morning, it's raining as I speak right now. As I'm speaking, it's raining right now in Monrovia. Right now, as I speak, it may not be heavy, but it's drizzling. But as time goes on in the morning hour, it's going to be extremely heavy. So expect that. And don't even think about sun tomorrow and Tuesday. If it comes, so be it. I go with But what I'm seeing here on my screen, don't forget about the sun Tuesday and Wednesday. So that's it from here, from Tunis, weather report, the weather report man for Freedom FM.
Is it going to rain in We Nation?
We gotta check on We Nation. We gotta check We Nation on. But this is Monrovia, Monrovia area. Those who live in Lookington, Nukutown, Corwell, Cinco, Uru, and all up to
Galley Street.
Painesville. Okay,
Galley Street.
Up to Pinsville.
up to Painesville to realize Galley Street is in the mix. Galley Street is in the middle of the ring. So we don't even what they call it. So my people that are there, at the end of the show, we'll repeat it again.
Sure.
Okay, so how you been doing it? How was your weekend, Gerald?
Well, I had a fantastic weekend, and at least by the grace of God, we are making it.
Yeah, my man, by the grace of God, life, as long as the life is there with good health, you must always thank God for that.
Once there is life, there is hope.
Yes, my brother Solomon, welcome to the show. And how was your weekend?
Thank you very much. The weekend was good, actually, but I stay home most of the time. Yesterday, actually, I was to our usual spot, the checkerboard spot, but I didn't see you there.
No, do you know that we changed, right? We got a new spot.
No, I went
Right here,
over.
Osgood and Park Hill Avenue.
Okay. No,
Yeah,
I
we
went
got
to
a
the,
new
to the
spot.
old spot, Sobel, by Park.
No. Yeah, we have switched from there now. I mean, many of the time we are at the new spot.
I have not been out there for a long time, so I was able to see
You
some
have
new
roasted meat,
faces, old
roasted
faces.
fish. Everything is as I speak. People are there. Pastor just not let people. They can even make you forget about the show.
Okay.
That's how
But
it's very
you
crowded
need
there.
you need to do some of the those advertisement that you can do and show on the
Oh
program.
yeah, you're right. I got a lot of it in my phone. I just need to put it together.
I mean, it's interesting. Most of our viewers, when they see them, will be excited. What goes on
That's so
here
true.
in Little Liberia?
That's so true. But you must join on our 26th day because on the 20th, on the 25th, that will be a I think meet and greet. It will be on the new spot.
Okay.
Right when you come on old school, if you're coming from your end, you cross Park Hill Avenue and you just find somewhere to park because we're right there on the side of 140.
I'm working there.
You
I have
walk
to
on
park. I have to
Friday
park.
night.
Friday night, I can still walk.
Yeah, Friday night. Friday we don't come on the show, so it's good for us. I will be there. And
Well,
Saturday we're going to be closing the entire street from Park Hill to Taji. That whole block will be the police will be there guiding us all day from 9 o'clock to I think 7 o'clock in the evening. We'll be playing for children, and I have a table tennis in the back of my car. I will bring it out there. So
no
a lot
pump, huh?
of activity going to be there.
So
And then
the kids playing a basketball, right? Tournament?
yeah, the basketball tournament will be going on also. 8 teams tournament, and also the one of the stars from Liberia, one of those artists, Jezino.
Oh, okay.
Jezino will be here. He's already in America. He appeared last week on I think the video show in somewhere in Texas. He was there. He was one of the opening performance. He was one of them. We saw that live in New York here. So lot of good things gonna happen this 26 all over, everywhere. Even I'm invited to Trenton, I'm invited to Newark, but everything happening simultaneously at the same time. So I can't leave my here to go somewhere else.
I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah, try to come
I have
because
not been to even Trenton. I don't know. I can't remember when last I went to the Barena E game.
you're supposed to go to Trenton because Trenton full of Bassa people there. If Trenton was
But at the Barrow Grinder.
yeah, Bassa, the first Bassa people that came in this country way in the 60s and 70s, that's where they stopped and they stayed there plenty. and
Yep.
that whole area full of Bassa. Okay, guy. Gerald, what you got for all this Monday evening, man? What's the trending uh, talk topic in Liberia right now? The yellow
Wow.
machine. Eh?
The yellow machine, the yellow machine story, my and that not small. So we are here. We are seeing some moves and shakes within the opposition and some of their staunch supporters. The likes of Thomas Farah, and I saw him today again with the president in Lofa County dedicating some projects. I don't know. It's a rest area. When you're traveling, you stop there and do some resting. And they dedicated a police station too, and also in Nima County, a modern school was being dedicated today by Vice President Jeremiah Kuhn, and also another one in Bon County too was dedicated by the president. And also, today was, I think, a dedication ceremony of several projects. Several projects, as you all know, the internet and the Facebook social media was flooded with a lot of comments, a lot of agitation on whose project and who implemented the project. I don't know, but it's a World Bank project that started some part of 2023, uh, 2023, and the former assistant minister Latin Daton also commented. He said he was back and forth with the World Bank on how the project can be implemented. But it's a fine, good project, a modern high school in 3 counties. Today, they dedicated Nimba and Bon County. Magibi also is nearing completion. And that project was initiated by former President George Weah under his administration. Later on, and it was dedicated today by President Joseph Boakai. But one thing that catch our eyes and seditions, reactions, or fallations, even the Unity Party folks, was this statement made by Deputy Speaker Thomas Farah, saying that if if the president can pave the road in Lofa County, then they can give out the Wodogisi Mountain. So that comment for him sparked so many flies in the social media, and that's the hottest topic right now. And also a staunch member from the former ruling party CDC, Senator Moses Corey, has also crossed over to the Unity Party. Unity Party, he said he will support Joseph Human Parker, the president of the Republic of Liberia. So that's it that's the trending topics in Liberia today.
Okay, we got a lot of things to discuss. Which one do you think is more training to discuss, Solomon?
Well, out of them, we can just with the construction, because we know that there is no way any project in a country has been start within 1 year and 5 months, or one year and 6 months to complete, especially to have three uh, three high schools. But there are documentations there. One of the I don't know whether it's government officials, but one other gentleman who said that those projects started in 2019. The World Bank, uh, in partnership with Liberia. World Bank will never do anything without the partnership of that country. Uh, so, in partnership with the government of Liberia in 2019, and many of us we know that in 2019, the government of Liberia, the person that was in the seat was President George Manawia. So And then that project, they said it lasted for 6 years. So from 2019 to 2025, if you do your counting, you will know that that is the 6 year period which the World Bank personnel uh, wrote in his communication. So now, because the current government did the completion and the dedication, people are trying to discredit the former president of the government of Liberia. So those are some of the things. We know that there's no way, there's no record in Liberia for any government to start a project or triple or probably uh, quadruple, if there's a word, projects to be completed within one and a half year. So we know that that was completion of what the previous president started in partnership with the World Bank, especially to enhance secondary education in Liberia. So
Definitely.
that's why it is. Just that the government, most government doing that now. The government is spending more time with communication, uh, content creation or content creator, giving us vivid 3D or whatever, uh, crystal clear presentation of whatever is there, whether it is really true or it is just image for people to see. So we see all of those things, most of those stuff on the social media. But
So
the
so
project started with the former president of the Republic of Liberia, and it was dedicated, completed within one year, 7 months by the current president. So just go ahead.
matter of fact, all funding for that high school were already secure. So
For
the
those high
work started,
schools,
yes, of those high schools.
because they
All,
mentioned about four, the government of Liberia was in partnership
yeah,
with the
World
World
Bank.
Bank.
I think this all started during the administration of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. She secured that 60 million, but during the negotiation, former Minister Latin Datton of Education, he was heading that team alongside the Minister Ansu Soni during the leadership of former President George Weah. So Latin Datton was back and forth making sure that that project come to fruition. So that is why you see today they have dedicated, the government has dedicated the one in Nimba and Bon County. Next up is the another high school in Margibi County, and it's a modern secondary school. But what actually overshadowed this whole high school thing, it was this statement from Deputy Speaker Thomas Farah. Take a listen and you be the judge. I'm coming. I'm trying to actually get it. Okay. Okay. Let me try to get it from this side.
We have built serious consultations along with our chiefs and elders, opinion leaders. That we have nothing in local content, Mr. President. Our open nature, one of the young kids said, these souls that we have in this county, it's time for it to be neutralized for the benefit of our people. If Kevin Wolokisi will cost us to get this road all the way to Medicoma, get out with a missing.
Listen to Thomas Fala.
If Kevin Wolokisi will give us the biggest referral hospital, please give Wolokisi. Mr. President, if Kevin Wolokisi will give us the biggest tertiary education for our children, give Wolokisi. Mr. President, if Kevin Wolokisi will provide job opportunity for the young folks, Mr. President, you have 100% of support. This is the caucus member.
Okay, so that statement there from Thomas Farah overshadowed all of the dedications that were held today. And also the Ministry of Foreign Affairs just on another dedication again, dedicated or refurbished passport decentralization hub in Pong County also. And another one is expected to be dedicated in the southeast. So that's it. Tunis?
Yeah, we got you. I mean, the the dedication, we appreciate that. Uh, this government doesn't have to prove itself to us. We know exactly how things work in Liberia. Everybody are open now. Most of these things we have to give the credit to the former government, but they want to downplay that to make sure to show that they made an effort. But we know exactly what went on and how it ended. President George Weah was a very intelligent president. When he came, he met unfinished projects. While dedicating them, he called some of it, he called the former president to come and be present
Mhm.
and, acknowledge her, saying that, yes, you started this, even though I'm the president now. I have to give you the credit. We appreciate you. And you did well for doing this kind of thing for the people of Liberia. But this government so hate the past government, like they came from war front and they defeated them. You know, as
Mhm.
an older person, and if you are educated, you can use your educations to win people over. But if you're using your educations as a weapon to push people and divide people, then I don't see any education in that. And there's nothing like no wisdom. Liberia, we need peace. 250 more thousand died from us just because of our carelessness. I can see our carelessness. This government are going to stay in power forever.
Yeah,
I
not.
don't care how many people cross over from any party, from CDC, from whatever party they cross over to Unity Party. Whatever Unity Party is doing today, that will make them, that's what we're depending on 2029 to bring them back. That is no, you don't have to go to the same quarter for that. Whatever they're doing today, except they want to rig the election. But even that, it will be very hard because today the Liberian people, we are not sleeping. We know exactly what is true and what is lie. So, and most of these guys, you see, they are grievance seeker. They want to be in the ruling party so that their own thing, the corruptions they in, so that it can be covered. When they are in the Unity Party, whatever they do is going to be exactly covered. Nobody going to question them, especially those who get a little bit of money that they can just spend it anywhere and close people's mouth. And that's what happening in Liberia today. What all these things they dedicate the president dedicating, I don't see his present there. He doesn't even have to be present. Those are not things you need to boast on. Going way to Lofa to open, do how you call it in the open air.
It's a stopping point. They call it rest. When you're traveling, you reach around there. You sleep for the night.
Yes,
And
like
have
resting area, right?
yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Rest.
resting spot. Those
Mhm.
are very cheap things for president to be present.
Is it for
You know,
government? Is it for government or private something?
the president
It
was
was,
there,
it was constructed by Thomas Farah.
and he
So
invited the president, right?
yeah, sure. They also
Okay, Thomas
dedicated.
Father himself would just go and just dedicate that stuff to the county.
You know,
Why is
everything
the president got to be there?
everything is always political in Liberia. I don't know.
This is
Exactly.
this is private.
I don't think is it. I don't think it's a private area. I think it's a public area for anyone wants to travel.
What I'm saying is, for Fala, for Thomas Fala to say, okay, you know what, we don't have this here, we don't have this stuff here, so this is important for to build one here, and then he
Yeah,
invite the president.
to
So
dedicate.
most of the lawmakers, they have their own stuff. Some of them get their own private university, and then they can invite the president to do A, B, C, and D. So that's what I'm saying.
I think
But
the best.
it is not anything that was in the budget of the government of Liberia for the government of
No,
Liberia to take upon that.
no,
That's
no,
what
no,
I'm
no. No, it was not in the budget. It was constructed by Thomas Fala. You know, the man is a deputy speaker. He won his own budget.
yep. But again, if that is the case, I mean, one thing as Tony was saying, the people in Liberia, we don't build institution. Uh, we build allies or alliance based on either tribal group or some sort of identity, whether from high school or from whatever. That's what we build. And if whatever that person doing, because we have that alliance with the person, we just embrace it, overlook it, and then let's go this way. Some of us living, or some of them doing crossover from this party to that party, especially from CDC to Unity Party. It's not nothing strange to anybody in Liberia. People who want to take destructive politics or whatever politics as their career, as their means of living. They're not looking for what is the right thing to do, but who is going to win. So they will stay with that person. Our president, current president, also made a statement, say, look, I don't really care. Uh, if it will cause me to dance with the devil, I will dance with the devil. And we all know when we say dancing with the devil, what it means. So he did that, and he stood by it, and he's doing that. We see people who actually destroy the country through warfare, butt naked, all those people who came and they publicly uh, um, make the confession that they killed a lot of innocent people and what have you. And then, of course, they ate their parts, body parts, and all those stuff. And he um, have his hand or had his hand wide open and endorse him and embrace him so that he can support him. So those are some of the things that are going, and whoever is going to be in power to uh, to exploit the nation for their gain, we follow them because that's the only job people have. If they want to have a decent job in the country and things like that, people would not just be doing the wicked thing just to stay in power. So all those statements, they mean nothing. With the Wurugisi something, the Wurugisi, of course, it is in Nimba County. I mean,
Love.
Lofa County, but it is the government of Liberia, and not because it is in Lofa County, and the people in Lofa County want the one road. So if it is only the money they will get from it, they will only pave the road from somewhere to Anoko Manakapa or whatever name they call. They
Minikoma.
they have to go there, then they will do that. If they get a pocket change, small change money from the Wurugisi, just for the people in Lofa County to have job, I will do that. So you can see that they are closely minded. They only focus on tribal identity. That's what I'm talking about. They're not looking at look. This mountain is very important to Liberia. We put money in the budget so that we can mine this mine, and then the money that will bring development in our country. That's how somebody who is nationalistic, that's how they think, that's how they talk. But you only heard him saying Lofa County, Lofa County. And because the president is from Lofa County, that's why all of the Lofians that we have in the opposition party or CDC now, they are crossing over. Why? Because Uncle is in power. It is time for Lofa County to shine. Okay, and they use other countries so that they can get there. That's the problem we have in the country. That's what Tony said earlier. if this administration they're going to do the things uh, for the betterment of the country, we vote for them 2029. But if they are not doing what they're supposed to do, the Liberian people, their eyes are wide open. They will make the right decision so that we can vote them out. And those are clear things. You see the president when Liberians who've been remitting money to the country for the economy to be what it is, those that have immigration problems, instead of him having some sort of dialogue, reflecting the mind of the president and the other people, you are laughing when they talk about deporting Liberians, and all of you guys are aware of that. Until
Sure.
some of the people say, "But you can't do so and so thing." So he rejoices in what hurts other people, and he only ecocentric, self-centered, and that's what the Lothians are. All of them, they're crossing over because their uncle is the president and they want for Lofa County to shine. Not any other county, but Lofa County to shine. That's why he made that statement. It is understandable. He's fighting for his county. Maybe I can fight for mine, we nation. Tunis can fight for his. You can fight for yours. Maybe we do it that way. But they are trouble, and tribalism does not develop the country. It may develop one portion of the country. That's what I have to say for that.
Okay, we like I said, Liberia, we are not sleeping. We are observing this government, monitoring everything's going in and out. They can, all the Lothian can even side Joseph Wakai. It will be a good thing. But we know comes 2029, we will be voting for whosoever we feel is good for this country. And Obama want to stay in power, he need to do the best thing. He need to work hard. If he doesn't, he should just say goodbye to us. Because we're going to re-elect him according to what he's doing right now. There's no if and but on that. We are not showing him to feel. That's not what we're saying here. We pray that he does the right thing. He does things in the interest of the Liberian people. But as it is right now, we haven't seen anything from this government yet. Everything they're doing is something that was initiated in the previous government. They know it, we know it, and everyone know it. Nothing tangible. They're running around these things, running from here. Oh, we dedicated high school, we did this, we did that. All these things was not from this government. So we know that it's not hidden. And no Unity Party man can tell us, say, yeah, this is what we did. When the Unity Party worked 12 years and they couldn't even fix the executive mansion when it was messed up, the previous government came and fixed it and opened it and make it a workable place for the government to use. We gave them that credit because money was allocated for that mansion to repair it or to renovate it, and people were just eating it. No, the Corruptions Bureau cannot go and question those money. They won't go because a lot of money was allocated for that project, and it still was undone. The previous government came in. They fought hard. They said this is a shameful thing. Why must we use the foreign ministry? Why the foreign ministry is there for its own purpose? Then we got the mansion just standing like a skeleton or like a furniture. Why? Immediately it was fixed. You see, we saw work was being done. Hospital was built. Park was built. Today, the 26, I bet you the many people from all walks of life will be in those parks doing things, eating ice cream, eating all kinds of different food, looking at the ocean, having fun. People will even get married on that grand on the 26th. This is what we call working in the interest of the people. Nobody is perfect. Even myself sitting here, if you put me somewhere, I will probably, especially when I control money, I will probably be tempted and take my piece from there. But the point here is if I'm doing the job. But you can go and take 2/3 of whatever allocated for a job. What I want to going to do? Really, what? But if I can even take 1/3 or 1/4 and use it, the rest of it, hey, nobody going to be harmed. Nobody going to question me. Say, I mean, myself saying, I'm not perfect. No human being is perfect. But some human beings are honest. They are honest. Believe me, you put them somewhere, they will do the job. Like George Weah did. You might not want to hear that, oh, George Weah did it. You may not know the book like you know it. That's not what we're looking at. We're looking at the handwork that someone did. Many people in this world today, God gave them whatever they got. Some of them don't even know how to write their name. You may not be able to speak the way we speaking or others are speaking. But he has 2 masters. All right. He had 2 masters. He speaks fluent French, Italian, and English in his dialect. How many of us here speak French? How many of us here speak Italian? When you put him anywhere, he will maneuver himself. These are the people God made among us, made them important. But the more he made this man important, the more we want to bring him down. We're becoming like the Jewish people when God sent Moses to them. Everything God bring to them, they say, oh, yeah, tell God we want to eat food coming from heaven. They say, oh, tell God this and that. Woman Parker need to double up the job. The people of Liberia, they were convinced that he was going to change their life. But they have not seen it yet. And nobody forcing them to say what they're saying. They have not seen it yet. All right? People are hungry. Children left behind because they didn't have school fees to pay. There are people who didn't take their wives because they didn't have money to pay. People are lingering around the university, they can't register. When we say this, they say the woman working. When I say the woman are working, and the woman just went to a rest area today, rest area to go dedicate. Can you imagine rest area? What's so important of rest area? Really? What? My people, every little thing is a big thing. They go into the paint the ministerial building. They have to call the president to come call Rabin. What is there to go paint, renovate the building? You got to call the president. Watch this. They will soon be opening some mini park in Pinsville. I think they will have to call him there again to go and open that one too. Mini park. They open it pretty soon. They have just done it. They have not complete it yet. He will be present there again to show that, yeah, this is some of our, since I get to power, this is what I'm doing for our boys and girls. These are things that you send anybody to go and dedicate.
Those things were not there, man. The papa put it in there.
Look at our highway. Pretty soon, now, Robertsfield Highway going to be completed. When you complete, you will see the cars will be flowing through and flow. We know, like the way people die, so many loved ones lost their life on the highway. The president can say, we got to do something about this. This is where you know that someone is thinking about you. But we all want to downplay the man at football player, what he can do. All the big people that God chose among us, the Jesus Christ, oh, peace and blessing be on him, our Muhammad, oh, peace and blessing be upon him. They were not from the elite family. They were not from rich family. Some of them walk barefoot. But God chose, and today nobody can say, you can't storm your toes and you got to say Jesus. Even you trying to fall and like Jesus come out of your mouth quick. You know, we don't have even a fitting statue of George Weah. Because why? He in politics. He not important again. I will always appreciate George Weah for the little he did for Liberia. Believe me, I will appreciate him. And if Ome Boaka did the same thing, I will appreciate Ome Boaka. Why we can't appreciate Ellen? The 12 years, I see nothing Ellen did so far for us. Besides corrupt, no car, then bank, corrupt, he enrich his family and good friend. People with salary, like poor Liberians, people were taking 25,000 ministers. Can you imagine that? 25,000, 20,000, 15,000. How? Where? When we talk here, they say, oh, all the record Ellen broke. First lady, win the Nobel Peace Prize. First lady in Africa, being the president of a country. All the records. Still, the people didn't get nothing. Joe King build marketplaces where you are building, you are selling in months, fly all over your head. He tried to at least modernize these things so that we can keep it clean. How many of our leaders think about us like that? They want us to stay in our slum forever because God gave them a little bit of chance so they can buy $1.4 million Lexus to protect them. Can you believe that? Man, I beg you. I don't know. Sometimes when I think about this, I say, oh, well, Obama will vote you back in according to what you're doing for us today. No matter how many sedition cross over, no matter how many the other party members then cross over, they all crossing over because they are grave seeker. They want to protect whatever little they're doing. But they are not really crossing over. It happened to Joey. A lot of people cross over to CDC.
Sure. I'm a living witness to that.
Exactly. So it's not anything strange to us that today one giant from CDC passed, and so that means CDC falling. Tomorrow, if CDC come or any other party come, you will see so many people will jump on our side. Because why? They're protecting their interests. That's how the African politics is. So they say anything to us. We are not shocked because that happened, and we are not deceived or to say we're feeling bad. We gave them good luck, blessing to them. So back to you, Solo.
Yeah, well, to interject to what you said, I will not be here as somebody from the Unity Party, and there were nothing the Unity Party government did on Salif.
I'm not saying I understand you are Unity Partisan. You have to say your
So
piece.
there were some things that they.
They did something. You're right. They did something.
Okay,
But
you give us a credit. That's why I'm saying this. But when it comes to education, especially on the side of increasing community college or junior college colleges in the country under the Ellen administration, there were additional colleges added to the Republic of Liberia. If you look at the University of Fendel under Ellen administration, we saw that. If you a lot of stuff, the ECOWAS highway coming from all the way from Pinsfield, going all the way to towards the Sierra Leone border. those projects, the developments were done under the Ellen administration. The airport was very, very down under the Ellen administration. We were able to get a modern airport as compared to the previous one. So the list goes on. The Ellen administration did something. Of course, there was some mismanagement, some things that were done. Uh, Certain things he didn't have control over. The way most of the Liberian presidents been, certain things they don't have control over that, or they don't want to use that because we are embedded, we are interwoven, or we are friends and things like that. But a lot of things were done, and you also admitted that what the uh, President Ellen Salif started that were not completed, some of the things that were not completed, the WIA administration completed that, and then of course he invited Madam Salif to do all of those stuff. Even though I disagree with her, especially when she destroyed the defense ministry with millions of dollars and then to build another stuff. I think the defense ministry could have been there, even if they didn't have the plan. We have good Liberians that could fix it better for different purpose, whether that trade school or whatsoever it could have been done. We know that Bentall is the capital city for Masurado County. If they want to have the ministerial complex or to be the seat of government, they could have used the vast land they have in Bentall to have built that ministerial complex and things like that. That was the thing I disagreed her with, and I expressed that. But other than that, she did some significant things, and of course, there was some corrupt action going on, and of course, because people that are very, very close to her, they were involved in that. They just say, let it go and let it go. And that's the same thing. Corruption going on in this country, in Liberia right now. And those that are connected with the president, Tony, he's not doing anything to send them to court, to judge them. The same thing that the LA administration did when her son was involved into something at Nukal and at the bank and things like that. So it is a norm in Liberia. We need to break that. Under the WIA administration, uh, of course, I didn't see any of his children working in government for them to do something for him to slap their wrist and things like that. But all of the Liberian leaders, they've been doing similar things like that. We need to desist from that. The right thing.
Yeah, I want to agree with you in some part that during the administration of former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, she did some eye catching initiative too. But what I did for with her here is the mornings, right? That the administration of Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf received during her term as president, that morning could have done a lot better of what she did in her 12 years. Can you imagine the oil company alone, right? Millions of dollars were being pumped by donors, by partners in Nukai, and all that money vanished. And during the time of former President Ellen, Omio was here, right? And all of the money the United Nations was putting into Omio was passing through the budget. You understand? Even though she did some projects, like one of the landmark projects that she did, I always appreciate her for is the Boulevard to 72nd Junction, right? And that project was a landmark project, right? Rehab to Tuput Road, right? Uh, Red light to Kakata to Bon County, right? That was a landmark project, the roads project that she started. But the money that was received, the money that was in the country at that time, could have done a lot of things far better than those things that she did. Uh, Inheriting those from those projects from the former president, Madam Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. Then came former President George Manuel Weah. He decided to actually move on a same footpath of the former president Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, that had decided to sign some contracts to do some landmark project too, right? Can you imagine the road from the airport road? That road is one of the best thing President George Weah ever did, right? The hospital in Bapuru County, the Emirate, a great project, and many more. I could sit here and name uh, most of them. But you see, what I don't like about Liberia and we Liberians, we are so deceptive. We don't like ourselves. Actually, I must be frank with you. We Liberians, we are on ground. We don't like ourselves, right? If we have love for ourselves, right, then we'll love our brothers, we'll love our neighbors, and we'll love our friends, right? We respect the foreigners, the aliens, more than our own people. That is why it's suffering this country. Corruption is too much. Like you said, everyone want to protect their interest. So that's why when you see when any government take over, right, you see those that were in opposition will try to cross over to the next government because they want to protect their interest, right? I can remember vividly, right, when the auditors during the House of Representatives impasse, when the auditors went at the Capitol, they were driven. And who carried auditor there? The, the former Speaker, General Fonati Kofa, right? Due to that, he was booted out by few that want to control the budget. And seeing Thomas Fala running around, Deputy Speaker Thomas Fala running around with President Joseph Boakai, dedicating, pledging 100% support, even want to mortgage. I'm from Lofa County. Why would we want to mortgage our only reserve we get in Liberia, right? There are monies in the budget, right? Can you imagine one public hearing by the legislature, right? Thousands of dollars just for public hearing, right? Why you can save up that money, save some, and use it for developmental purpose? But you found out that one representative carrying 7,000 United States dollars as take home, right? Gas is not there, transportation is not there, even generators say making money back with the common citizen. Until we Liberians can get back to ourselves, right? We are not heading anywhere. The deception is too much.
You're right, my nephew. You're 100% right. The people only protecting their interests, and pretty soon they will be exposed. We are not sleeping, and the Tui party did all of that. At the end of the day, they were put out, and severely. Like, human being, even the kid that living with you, the way you treat him, that's how he respond back to you. And if you maltreat him to the point that he probably will run away and leave, even if he doesn't have nowhere to go, but he would prefer leaving your house. So nothing is really going to make us or force us to bring Owen Parker back if he's going to stay doing exactly what is happening now. He need to change. We pray for him because our country, we need a strong leader. We need a leader that in the interest of the people. We need a leader that can make things easy for us. When George Weah time, we had the most difficult days in our life, in the entire world. But still, Liberians were living. Christmas coming, they will enjoy. 26 coming, they will have fun with all the hardship. They were telling people you gotta stay home. Nobody come out at certain time. But still people were having fun. Now there's none of those things happening, but people crying. 26 coming, you can't even know 26 coming. I can remember back then when 26 coming, but now then we stay talking about 26. People are coming talking, oh my 26 this is soup I'm going to eat, this and that. But nobody know the kind of soup they're eating. They didn't even know if they will eat on 26 day. Then you, yeah, God. I
Well,
pray for our country people.
one of the things that Gerald, you talk about, Liberian people, we are loving people or what have you, but the problem that we have is that we don't, especially as citizen, the common people, we don't hold together. We can easily be carried away um, by lies. Look, paying attention. Anytime the lawmakers, when it comes to their money business, they always hold together because they want that money. When they're making any act, that they will make their own act, even though it is wrong, but they make it into act so that that will not be considered stealing. So they pass that act and then they will get all their money. Even if for them to get their retirement, even when they are booted out of office, as long as they were lawmaker, then they are entitled to a pension. They
Pension.
all will come together. And then when we are saying, look, these people, they are not serving us. What they are doing, they are serving themselves. We need to come together as common people so that these people can hear us because we didn't want to put them in power. But when we be doing that, we get divided. Look at this going protest. When it's done, they will be the same person. Oh, when you do protest, you're gonna they put all kinds of fear tactics in the mind of the people that when you do this, people gonna die, people are gonna do this, they're gonna do that, and what have you. And then we will say, oh yeah, that's true. Let's just forget about it. Let's give them 6 years so that they can continue to deplete the resources, that they continue to sell the country. Look at the APA terminal.
Okay.
Okay, of course, I am from the Unity Party, but when Madam Salif, they were coming to the idea of mortgaging that particular APN terminal. I mean, I will put our national port to the APN terminal business through Tony Blair and his partners. I remember Madam Parker used to say that look, if we borrow money and fix our port, we'll be able to generate more money. 3% is nothing. The only thing is that we, the common people, when we say, oh, Liberia with 5 million people, and then when they say, oh, the people, the port that they have here, the money that they're making here, they're making billions of dollars, but because we get 3%. So if we see 3% of $1 billion, even if it comes to 30 million, they will say, oh, that's a lot of money. Even as 5 million people as we are, then everybody will be millionaire if they get $1 million to each person. And then we get carried away, not knowing that these people are exploiting, taking all the resources, making our country very, very, very poor. And then when you want to speak against it, then they label you as corrupt person. And then at the end of the day, even though they are doing the biggest corruption through whatever trade they have in there, but we are not hold together when it comes to that, especially when you see the people that are in government authority. Look at those that are ministers, those in the executive, those in the legislative. They all hold together for their own gain. But when it comes to us, they don't want us to hold together. And this is what destroying the country. I just wanted to put that in from the statement that you made, which is very, very good. And I
Yeah,
didn't know you were from Lofa.
Yes, of course, I'm from Lofa.
there are a lot of Lufian. I mean, even CDC, a lot of Lufian. The other, I mean, we all mix up. Every party we are mixed up. The party, one party, only Unity Party feel because Kesali, I think the most how you call it, the owner of what they call because the starting of it from Lofa County. So the thing is Lufian party. That's what they're thinking. And when they do that, they're making a great mistake because that means the whole country going to go against them
I
bitterly.
think I think I think UP is a Western region party. Western because all the counties in the Western region, most can you imagine this government is dominated by 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 Westerners, right? Queen Capeman County, Lofa County, Bowman County, most of the presidential appointees, you find out most of President Parker appointees are from the Western region.
but mainly from Lofa.
Yeah, sure,
Majority of them from Lofa.
Also strategic position, even including some of the security apparatus.
yeah, definitely.
Yes, I think even the defense. What the guy name? The defense.
Johnson?
Yes, he's from Lofa. Either, if I'm not mistaken.
Nah,
Many
I,
many of
I,
those big.
I think the defense minister is a lady and Gerald in charge.
No, I'm talking about the other position.
The security?
NSA.
Right.
NSA, right?
Yes, NSA.
So anyway, look, we need the Omebwaka to do big thing. Then the money is in the country. The money is there to do a lot of projects. The Omebwaka work in this government like for Liberia more than 40 something years. He should know contact. He should have contact, foreign contact. Joe, we are just a footballer, but and most of the trip he made outside Liberia, he brought something tangible for us to benefit, for Liberian to benefit out of. All right, he brought up those parks. He brought the Bapulu Hospital, and many other things. But all we do here every day, we complain and nothing changed. The security is tight. How on earth a poor Liberia and an old man like that buying $1.4 million truck just to protect him? Why? What are we trying to prove? What really are we trying to prove? Children are not going to school. They left out because $5 is not there to pay their fee. Women have to go make love outside to pay their children's school fee.
Men too.
Eh?
I said men too. Now the women go outside the love.
I mean, men who women will give men money in that kind of.
No, men loving to men, woman loving to woman, and
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
most of the people in government, you'll be surprised at some of those guys the way they got that job.
That's so true. I agree with you.
So,
And again, the drugs, they say they're going to come and try to at least try to get rid of drug trafficking. It's even more rampant than even before. No control over nothing. Because most of the security apparatus, they are part of this drug trafficking. How is going to stop? Tell me. How they even going to, what is the mechanism they got to know if all the drug they're taking from the borders, if that's all they're giving, they're reporting? How do they know that? Well, hey, we pray for Liberia. We come and sit down right in front of the most important leader in the world to sell at least our country like others were doing. We couldn't even say, we're telling them, you'll come and assess our mineral. We couldn't even tell what mineral we got. We said, y'all come and assess it for us.
And I don't know what benefit Joseph Parker faced to America Puerto Liberia. I don't really know.
You know how to speak good English.
well, the thing is,
That's a benefit. At least the world know that we are our how you call it, national language is English.
Okay.
The world never knew us. The world knew us because if after that statement, the entire world got into it. They say the president was now informed before the president sat before him to speak. They all say all of that. So it boosts our our country name up a little bit, you
Just the
know.
thing is that a lot of people they didn't know Liberia, especially uh, the new generation. Even some of the people in the U.S. Government and things like that. Maybe few people, but what happened? It brought us to the light. Just that if the president was very, very innovative, since that was the case, he would have had a real good audience with either CNN International, CNN, or some of the other liberal news to say, look, here I am. I'm the president of Liberia, the country that was created by the United States. They have abandoned us, and these are some of the things. So this is why I speak the way I speak, and that would have given more light. Even the other party, the Democratic Party, they would have seen a fit to even make it more political to invite him to speak to Congress and all of those things. It would have opened more awareness situation, all of those stuff that Liberia is entitled to that are being classified. Those things can be pushed so that it can be unclassified, so that the relationship between Liberia and America to be more bilateral than just one-sided and things like that. But you can't get more from more out of Joseph Boakai, and that's what I said. I will always say this: I'm from the Unity Party, but our president three things that I there are a lot of stuff, but the three things that I keep telling you guys about, he's not innovative. He cannot find solution to problems. Uh, and he's not developmentally minded. Other people say, but so yeah, somebody can go and build their fish pond in the country as business, and the president say, oh, somebody say, oh yeah, can dedicate our fish pond, and like people say, oh yeah, that's the development, or come and dedicate our poultry, the highest poultry. It's not for the government of Liberia. It is not the president of private business. There are people that investing in the country. So you dedicate it. So it is not development. Of course, it is a way of job creation. There, we accept all those stuff, but the mindset that we have, things are not development. We say that development, uh, job creation. We appreciate that, but when it comes to infrastructure development, it's infrastructure development. Most of your road connecting to the city, maybe those are that in the west, maybe they have good fitting bridges, but outside of that, where majority of your people live, where majority of your food comes from, there's no fitting bridges. You give 15 years, 25 years to logging companies. They're only using a log as a bridge. After 15 years, all of those big log, they will get rotting by the water. Then, of course, we are cut off. And this is why we made the kind of statement that we made, and we continue to conscientize our Liberian people. It doesn't matter whether you're from Unity Party or from whatever party. When you do the good thing for our country, we support you. And once I'm convinced that President Boagai is doing the right thing and can do the right thing, I will have a second thought. But for now, I'm still holding on to what I've been holding on to. I still support President Weah. I know by the time, if he decides to come back the second term, he has learned a lot of stuff just from what is going on and from the defeat that he had. President President Boakai, I mean, we are to say, look, we need to open companies in our country so the resources here, we can manufacture them here. And then they can ship it to wherever they ship it. But they will take the natural resources from your country. They either go to Ghana and then build a factory there and they ship it from there. And then your people in your own country, they don't have job to do. So when President Weah made that executive order, uh, and then they decided to encourage the Sadi brothers to build that factory for processing rubber, making rubber bucket, tires, and whatever. That was the beginning. That's what Ibrahim Traore is doing in his country. He's doing well because, as a military person, they suspended their constitution and they are working what they think is right, that is common sense to bring about development. With the constitution, President Weah made executive order so that we can start producing the started producing goods in the country instead of taking the latex out of the country, the coblon out of the country, even the wood. And you see our high schools, our elementary schools, they don't have chairs. But Liberia is one of the highest, one of the higher forests in the whole world. And then we allow the people to take all of our logs out of the country. We can make one fitting a bench for our children to sit on in the country. It proves to me that none of our people, especially the current president, they are not innovative. Because the people can be sitting on the bench and other people just taking your log and going other it, and they're gonna make furniture and other stuff in other country, then they sell it back to you. It is sad. I don't know who's gonna
Okay.
come to rescue us.
We just want to announce to you that we are Hollywood is bereaved. One of the young actors passed away. Malcolm Jamel Warren
Oh
died
wow!
Sunday. Sunday on while he was vacationing in Costa Rica with his family. He got
Oh
drowned. That's a boy who was the
yeah,
Toby in the Cosby Show.
the Cosby Show. Hey man, Malcolm. Oh wow!
Yeah, the Cosby Show. If you guys are listening, you're familiar with the shows, and in America, he
Wow.
died 54 years old. He took his family to Costa Rica. That was Costa Rica, and he got drowned I think, in the ocean. His body will be flown back here, and then he will be buried. So that's an announcement coming from Freedom FM, Radio LIB with Freedom FM. So every one of his family, including the entire Hollywood, they are grieving as I speak. The actor best known for his role as Tio, not to be said, Tio Ostable, the Cosby Show, died at 54 after drowning off the coast of Costa Rica on Sunday, July 20th, according to ABC News and People US. And People US Today has reached out to representative for Warner for comment. So that's the news. That's the sad news from our station here. We pray for his family. So my brother, my nephew, Gerald, please, if you have time, you want to say something, you can say, and after, please, you can open the line for us to continue, for us to hear from our brothers and sisters who are listening. We are now in Tuesday already in Liberia, and I know it's still raining in Liberia. So it's all yours, Gerald.
Okay, so we go straight to the lines and interact with our callers. You can call us on 0776
If you
104.
want, you can read these comments before we go there, or you want to take.
Okay,
Let me read
actually,
that quick for you.
let me.
Henry T. To Jr. say, good evening. I'm watching from my resident in Caldwell. Thanks for the update on our country, Mama Liberia. Then we have Honorable Thomas N. Sabo. I'm watching from Abidjan. Good luck for you and be careful. Pray God to come back safely. Dad, if you are living there, thank you for joining us. Diana Dennis, good evening. I am following you up from my residence in Manhattan, New York City. Thanks for the great information to our country, Liberia. The man was just last week, he come back and he was somewhere in Liberia. Barbara Rose, Stanford. He said, good evening from my end. I'm following you up from my residence in Caldwell, not in, this is the other guy was, not in Brooklyn City. This time around, and great thanks from the informations to our country, Mama Liberia. Then we got Lydia Sebo. I'm watching from D17. We got Arlington Row. Good evening, watching from District 8. We got Esther Baker. Good evening, my Freedom family. I am following you from Cordwell. We got Lamini Shafa Kulu. I'm watching from my poor resident Freeport community. Can someone tell me or where? You put an apostrophe there. Can someone tell me where can I get the Liberty Squash card? Cause I have asked the boy who sells the squash card, but they said they don't know what is Liberty Squash card. So can somebody please tell him, my man? Then someone say lie. That's your response. Raps Masakwe say lies. Fesu Koroma. I am watching from Jacobtown, Monrovia, Liberia. Samuel Hollywood. Wow, very interesting. Yeah, Brian Dixon. I'm following you, bro. Michael Godson Dago. Yes. Michael Godson say yes again. Michael Kessley. James Kessley. Sure, brother. Andrew T. Nangbe, the Chief of Staff. Yes, the Chief of Staff. The Chief of Staff. Thank you. That's what I was looking for. The Chief of Staff. Yes. Thank you, my brother. Let me who said that? Andrew Nangbe. Thank you so much, Andrew. Appreciate that. Darlington, main boss, Yanti. Good morning. I'm Darlington Yanti. I mean, your name is already there. When you make the comment, just make the comment. You love your name. We can see your name. Watching from the borough of Nukuta, the only borough. Thank for the update. Thank you again. We end the comments here right now, and we're going to go on the call line so that we can hear from our listeners.
So we open the lines now. You can call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104. The line is actually buzzing right now. But you can keep playing. Someone asks, how can I play the Freedom Win Liberia regular Wese Wasa? All you need to do, get mobile money in your phone. All right. Play multiple times. Get your 500 LD in your phone. Dial star 255 star 1 hash. Right? If you are playing with your button phone, right? But if you're playing with smartphone, right? Smartphone like a phone that you can use to go on Facebook, WhatsApp, TikTok, and other social media. Like a smartphone there, right? If you're using it to play with a 500 inside, right? That's star 255 star 1 hash. Then you add another hash there again, right? That if you are playing with your smartphone, play with only 50 LD. So when you get 500 inside, right? That 500 LD you get inside, you play 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 times, right? The more you play, the better your chances are to win. We are giving out 4,000 LD, 5,000 LD, 10,000 LD. So go ahead, you can play. We'll open the lines now. We take our first quarter. Okay, let's see. This quarter has dropped the line, but you can call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104. We take our first call. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you call from?
I'm Josh Momo, calling from Connect, Government City, Bomi County.
Oh, Pullman County. Welcome. You've been following the show, right?
Yeah, I've been following the show.
Okay, make an input.
Yeah, and let me first of all register into my concern. My first concern is that please, most of the time we can try to call, but then it can be hard. So please over for us all the time.
Oh, okay. All the time, no more. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, because we can really be fighting to count on now.
Okay, we take a recommendation.
Okay. just want to use this time to extend my thanks and appreciation to all of you guys, that are trying to enlighten us, on the issue of Liberia. Liberia, we are so frustrated in this place. Can you imagine? Some of us, we are so ashamed. We even want to apologize to the former president for us, campaigning against some of our hair can be bad, and even when you compete, people can be putting on, and I have people say, people can be happy, people can be happy. Today, we are so ashamed. People now you should break in the car, break the post ball. If you go to the face of the city, we are having the city hall. That place of all those poor guys, you should go to Papasi or you go competing. People are ashamed. So I just want to use the time to apologize to President Willa. We're sorry. We were against you. But by the grace of God, we have a package for you. Thank you ever so much.
Thank you so much. Let's take this other caller. Good morning, your name, where you call from? Okay, I think I lost this caller. This one will do. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, where you call from? Okay, if you don't leave the radio, if you don't lower the radio, then you are okay. I can get you. You have to lower your monitor. You are causing problem for our ears. Go ahead. Your name, where you call from?
Calling from the community.
I'm sure you've been following the show. Make your input.
Yeah, my appeal I want to send to the government through the MCC personnel. I want to ask him to please help us for the feeder roads that Georgia have built around Mosorado. That is at least to help us to clean the street and get some people there.
Okay.
Because of this, the street is getting very deplorable. I think they can ride on those streets and see how deplorable and damaging the roads are getting.
Oh,
Thank you.
okay. Let's take this other call or this line. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, you and I get our EFP back here. Call if Jesus Christ. I don't know. Good morning.
Hello?
Yeah, your name, where you call from? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was asking for the cash pay away. What I do? How you doing it when you die Hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
When you die is not too
Okay. That's you listen to me. You listen to me or what?
Yeah, listening to you.
That's star 255 star 1 hash.
Yeah.
That's all you need to do. Okay, let's hold you there. Let's see if we can take this caller from this side. Good morning. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, good morning.
You have to lower your monitor or I'll cut you off.
Yeah, you kidding me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to ask the cash care with second not playing, no second no more.
Only Lone Star for now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Chief.
All right. Okay, we'll take it from this side. Good morning.
Yeah.
Your name, go ahead. Your name, where you call from?
Yeah, that me was talking to you. If you down all the one, you will put your code there.
Yes, of course. Your mobile money pin. Just
Yeah,
star 255 star
Yeah.
1 hash. They will give you the option, right?
Yeah.
Okay, follow the option.
The option when you follow it, when you see that number one, then when you can you put your code, then you get your cancel.
Okay. Let's see. But let's see. We'll rectify that. Let's see. Okay.
Because when you see that number one, so now you see that to put
the whole thing, they cancel there. You start working instead of doing the same thing.
Okay. Okay, no problem. I think the system is actually fluctuating, but let's hold you there and take another call. Good morning,
Good morning, Jara. How you doing, ba?
Masisi.
How you doing? Doctor Onila, Doctor Masisi.
Go ahead, Masisi.
How you doing, ba?
I'm doing great, and you?
Yeah, thank God. Take this to people actually the witness Dakar weeks. We see how to they will all take all their time to discuss our laboratory. No, the country is matter to us. Yeah. Let me say to the Liberian people, we miss a good leader. Now we apologize, right?
Yeah, sure.
It's later now. But we are finna go. We tired suffering. But we are left the state. They push getting up, but we are left the state. They push up what they play. We will see what if we get to in this country. But we are left the state. Now we apologize to President. We are accept the apology. Well, he can make a comeback right now. One fucker is there. The one who telling people you have to draw in the process. Let's campaign for President because what he started doing by paying our children one fee in this country, it was free of charge. People going to take one in this country, they get there even full money and campaign. To go there was no sketch of who they bury. When food they come and tell us this, if I tell you say I didn't get rat to go my children, even one pair of slippers, I lie to you, and that is it. The country is pissed off. I would know myself. Get up. I was setting. Make my life. Make market was for me. So I had to afford to be the better. I'm going to live with them. The people always not of better for a better. You can put your money. They may plan with you and deal with them. So they're not easy for us. Look, they're possible. They apologize to we are not safe here, but not yet. I'm in it. We work for safe here. It's not easy. But then we call a project. What he start onto, what he started. But I can't say you're complaining and he's talking about they get a credit to. No. They were free to show the represent. We are there. But Marcelita, all the project Marcelita, what he don't finish, what he ended, you go. To go and tell them for why he did take for why he started now and they are going to come and open the road. He did it. But no more worker. All the people of represent with the person we are dead in this country. One day, now you say you come to the person, oh, come, you started a guy any. And the problem cannot open it. Nobody can say to him, oh, what you do is wrong. Everything, yes, is correct because it's in a favor. So then they are enjoying the resources. The old school, the common school are left behind. Enjoying it today. We are suffering, they don't get year to year. But you want to protest. What is protest? What they want to protest with the country is okay. But I mean, you know, the protest. What are you protesting for? They will not bring war, my son. They say protest is bad. What do you want to protest now? Talking about the coming of women to come and protest for drugs. We don't want drugs. Yeah, it's all was saying they could have done all after. But what protest you say about? When you get shoe girl, you say, oh, everything is okay. But when you get your shoe, and then you can go and walk in, oh, because of botting phone, and you know, concept really, and get everything to my about saw is on road. You take it better when they come, I'm coming out to protest. For me, I can't join it. And we are put to hate me. Everybody get a freedom of speech, freedom of expression. When I'm passing, you want you to protect me, go and take me, but they will get after you. So when they say protest, now we can bring war. So you need to for the same year, this government. Not want to say to the people. So if my brother will feel it. It's not like they had me stuff my children, no problem. When the two are going to is not easy. We are suffering. Look at the black people that are protesting. Say the person for us, the black men protest. Country. So they happy up worker. They happy up worker. It's not easy, my brother. We'll talk to and talk to. That person is worker in power. He came to kill, steal, and destroy our life. You know what you do? They can see. They are bunch of zombies that in the power. They just say, for God, I say, you just go there with this city. Anything will say, anything will say, every friend of you see you as the president of this city. And nothing taking place. And it's a special person for the game reject and say, oh, quote unquote. People want to put my son, don't take it for the show.
Okay, man, CC. Tough talking, man, CC there. Let's hold you there and take another call from this line. Good morning.
Yeah, thank you. I will appreciate the same time you're calling.
Go ahead.
No, don't allow somebody to dictate to you, please.
Of course. Go ahead. once you make
Yeah,
a once you
yeah,
once you make a
wait.
point, another person on the line too got to, yeah, you
You're
understand?
right. You're right, yeah, brother.
Go ahead.
Brother Tony, salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam.
Yeah. Thank you, brother. Thank you so kindly. So, I listen to the only going above. Brother, this country was destroyed in the last 6 years. Our image internationally, it was destroyed. From President we are. Liberia produced a de facto president in Majo. Majo spoke to Weah and so he said, still want to work for the office. As a marshal. Majo become a de facto president. Yeah, let me tell you, people who have been suspended under this administration, look at the man from Lacra. He's a family member to the president. Steve Zako, Abraham Komar, all of those that have been suspended in the place of the president, it takes an African leader to take such high court actions and decisions. Look, the president look at those who didn't declare the access, he suspended them. In fact, all of their monthly salary was transferred to what we call one child, 1 year under the Ministry of Education. People learn from our experience. So when I listen to people just say, oh, all of this president, this, or you know, program from the southeast, program from the different part of Liberia, and the agriculture sector is booming, or you don't get about it, right? All the corridors are pliable.
Okay. Let's hold it there and take another call. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Morning, my name is last day. And I'm 48 years morning on chicken factory.
Go ahead, make a point.
Thank you, brother. You see, the country Liberia, I don't know, there are 4,000 things on before coming to Liberia. Liberia is different from all African countries around here, or attitude. Look, we do love good things. I listen to my friend, brother, I'm picking, I would say, hey, my brother, that president, we are done with our de facto president. Some of you can be fully the country, so I don't think you continue. Why who see us better? Yeah, anyway, that's the kind of country we get. People will look at it too and think they're right because they can eat dime or nickel. You telling me, come to chicken factory, even though that Tony said, come in, my brother, come and see here. No kissy people are going for President Waka. I said today when I'm interacting with them, some of them regretting why they even have to vote for the old man. You telling me Waka government things are fun, but people can't even eat. Let me tell you a story, brother. An old lady came to my daughter, she was selling plum. And they asked for the plum, she said, I want for the plum. They get it, told me that like, come on, say, I beg you, my daughter. They gave me $10 plum so I can go and eat and drink water. Eat chicken to factory. And I think they children, and somebody will say that things are far because we not get de facto president. They will see. You really putting your same problem with young people in your country because most of your thing you can say, you almost like, how you know, whether you are the information minister for this government.
Okay, let's hold it there and take another call. Good morning, your name, where you call from?
Yeah, how are you, Papa?
I'm doing great, and you?
Well, my name is Joshua Development.
And you calling from where?
I'm from Broadville.
Go ahead, make a point.
Oh, you know, it is respectable. You know, the what happened in the Bible with Samuel. The person go without one Samuel, go, Samuel go back and ask the people go. And Samuel went by the people with the full time for them. Samuel moved from there, then they go to the own leader. That's what happened in that girl today. Today, the people are crying. Know that mistake that the people made. They will never make a mistake in life. Look at Africa. Look at Alassane Ouattara. Alassane Ouattara went there for the first time.
Okay, let's hold it there and take another call. Good morning. Your name, where you call from?
Good morning, how are you, sir?
We are doing great. Your name, where you call from?
All right, this is Bob Dula calling from Painesville.
Go ahead.
So, yes, I want to thank you guys very much. You know, sometimes we are silent listeners.
Mhm.
For me, I just want to bring a suggestion.
Go ahead.
You know, there's a classic class the guys have to their meeting ground. In the party, people they call it classic class. This class is all about teaching them how to lie. They go there for tutorial. If something is white, they should always say it is black. So there's young men who usually on the phone calling, you know, it is good to allow him speak. But sometimes when the guys are training with a kind of a forceful lie, people listen and like when people they are so audible, they don't do research. Sometimes their lies can get into people's ears and then they believe what they are doing. And so when you believe in the lies now, he goes to radio station and he just carry lies. I think so far he didn't do it in our class because he don't always on all the platform talking. For the other guys, they can only go to a diet center and go and carry their lies there. For him, you always reach out and going lying all over the place. So sometimes we need to stop the guys not to not carry on these lies to spoil the minds of our children. How will you come on and tell people that Maggie was a de facto president and under President Joe we are, this government image was damaged? So is the image not correct? Is the image not in place? Why young people behave like this? Why young people behave like this?
Okay, let's hold it there. Other people got a call. Other guys got a call. You can call us on 0776 104 104, or better still 086 500 104. We take this caller right here. Go ahead. Go ahead. Good morning. Your name and where you call from? Go ahead, George.
For me, I get pretty thing to say. I'm invested. You know, our content today, we don't know what but the mistake we make, I want something up. So when I got ourselves.
Okay.
The next step from power today, I want something up today.
Oh.
It ain't our hit power and this everyone. Who are they? But you might kind of to help people, but not to help the people. We need to say that all the poor answers, they are kind of help us. So today, our own will that is people, we will bear it for this year. So that next time they will not have it, they will not repeat. Then 26 that people, I'm 78 years old. When the Christmas coming, 26 coming, we can start to that people looking. But 26 coming, one a row. If you see folk, like when you buy all around the world, where the money coming from? Everybody crying. So everybody just walking in the street. Go for it, go for that.
Okay, let's hold it there and take another call. Good morning. Your name and where you call from? Good morning. Good morning, you live. Your name and where you call from?
Good morning.
Go ahead. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, I'm Joseph. I'm calling for the
Go ahead, Joseph.
Yes, my point is that this are very looking to destroy our country and he's not doing his work. He's going to face the issue of behavior in case he started discussing and protecting the work that has been proposed there for. And secondly, it's not everyone that are made to be a leader. But as a leader, so by the citizen you follow you. So pray that God will make it possible that these 4 years are really you remove and put our new president. Thank you.
Okay, we take three more courses. We take three more courses, starting with you. Three more courses. We call it a day. Go ahead. Your name, where you call from?
I'm here as Ruben come out calling for president.
Go ahead. Take a point.
Thank you, brother. The problem here is the financial worry to making to the worker. If you want to the worker point, or our senator, the president, our senator in that today, to the not hearing about the worker. To the worker to the worker. If that's the worker code, I think on the 29 election now, the Madi, then go to get a who that against people. Thank you very much. Let bring the worker.
Okay. Hello. The second to the last caller. Make a point.
I don't know.
Go ahead. Your name, where you come from? Your name.
We're definitely for we appreciate for the program. We're very happy for the program where you are. So, for me, my own issue as all
Okay. I'm not even getting you. Let's take our last caller here. Go. Good morning. Your name, where you come from? Go ahead. Your last caller. Make a point.
But I just want to thank you guys for the conversation. So, in a video, because you have to, sometimes we just sit and listen. For me, I had a call. Sometimes we constrain the call because when you have one little budget, running all around the place from radio station to radio station calling, saying a whole lot of things that not even in place. Sometimes they get constrained, we got to take our phone and just do some correction, to make our people to understand. But we don't have to blame him because, those are people who don't even speak facts. Maybe somebody can be something late, small thing around, taking data, putting the phone. As I learned, they say they get caught up to take one of the chairman for the call up to.
Okay.
So the thing is that Israel has completely suffering. People are suffering. There's nothing. Since Boga came to place, he has agenda. He has not taken anything from them to say, this thing was not elaborate before.
Okay. We call it a day on the call segment. Yeah, but I'm seeing the line is still buzzing. I don't know. But Tunis is over to you guys there from the US.
Thank you, my brother, my nephew. Every good thing must come to an end. If you stay on our radio, people will still be calling till tomorrow morning. So, we experience these things here. But let me, before I send the control to my colleague here, let me just read the last two comments. Ricardo K. Bala Jr. say, good morning. I'm following from Haber Firestone, Lord Gibby County, Andrew Nangwe, Angwe T. Nangwe. All of these people that were suspended by the president, were they subjected to investigation? That's a question to your boy Hussein Kel. Go find place and hire yourself, man. I beg you. That's the statement from Andrew Nangbe. My brother Solomon, we're about to close. Your boy have to go relax, and he gonna be the one that opening the station by 5 a.m. Even though you're not Muslim, but you gotta play that Muslim song.
Oh, I'm supposed to play on by.
Okay. Thank you very much, Tony. Thank you, Gerald. Many thanks to our callers and those that commented in our comment section. The only thing that all of us have in common is Liberia. And it doesn't matter which political party you're from. Let's speak where the truth is. These lawmakers, these executive people, the president and his executive people, even including the judiciary, they all look out for one another, for their benefit, for their gains. They are not looking out for us. Nothing there in the budget that we really benefit from after taking what they are entitled to. Even their $45,000 car every 3 years, after taking all those, and nothing is left. So when we come out here, so that we can share idea how we can come together as common citizens, so that we can hold these people or hold their feet to the fire for our benefit, for our betterment. Let us all come together so that we'll be able to make sure that the government does the right thing for her people. Look, they started threatening about war and economic crime court because they were targeting certain individuals. When those individuals were no longer in their way, they dropped that one. Um, Today they say they're fighting crime, but then they're fighting the crime. It is not holistic. It is not balanced. That also going to create more discord and fighting among ourselves. And if anything happens, they go to either to any of the African countries where they buy their apartments and doing other stuff, or some of them from America, most of them in the government, they come back to America. Then you are left with nothing and what have you. So let's come together for the betterment of Mama Liberia. It doesn't matter what country or what party you're from. And this is what we stand for. If you see Tony saying, look, if this president will do the needful thing, the rightful thing, we'll put him back. But if he doesn't do that, we'll remove him so that we can put the person who will do the rightful thing. And especially a young president who came in and he was very, very open minded when it comes to what we can do to develop our country, what we can do so that we'll not be spectator in our own economy. People, they misinterpreted that. And today, we see the suffering that is going on. So let's come together for the betterment of Mama Liberia. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Solo. Thank you. All callers, your thank you. One thing I would like for us to know, whatever Hussein, wherever he goes and talk, whatever lie he lie, whatever true he's told, we are going to bring back Omer Boakai according to what he's doing. No matter, we can love Jowia any which way. If Omer Boakai satisfy our need, he will be, a unity party will come back. That's it's not if and but it's not on there. But it's what we're going through here. If it stay like this, I don't care Hussein can go heavy and come back and call all the race issues and make all the lies. We are not stupid. So I'm not worried what Hussein say because a human being are experiencing what is happening now. Hussein can't change it for me. Unity Party, if Unity Party cannot change it for me, my children cannot go to school and eat happily. Come from school, they're running home food, making food to eat. They're not being put out of school because of school fees. Simple thing like $5. Wise fee will be paid. Our children at university not lingering around for school fee and all of this tuition, all of these things. Hospital will be nice. All these things put together, they promises. They promise us. They say they came to rescue us. They came to redeem us from George Weah or wickedness. Is this the rescue we are experiencing now? For real? And then someone will come tell us George Weah government was the worst government and the other man, what's the guy named say he called I just forgot, but I know who I'm talking about, and you know who I'm talking about. All of these things, it doesn't move me. Omer Boakai must prove himself to me. That's it. And if it's still like this in 2019, Omer Boakai, bye. Even Joe, we are saying want to be president again, but we will have to look for someone to replace Omer Boakai with. We cannot continue with it for another 6 years. Then we are the most stupid people in the world. And we are not stupid. I will never accept that. If we have done stupidity before, we take Jowia from there because people lied to us, they did everything. That was then. But to repeat the same thing, I don't think it will happen again. I won't think so. We already made our mistake. Let's put it behind us. Let's pray to God this 6 years go faster because we got to stay in it. We're in it right now. We are inside. We can't change it. Every woman enjoy his 6 years. I pray that he stay there. You know, instead of rescuing us, it's too painful to us, man. It's painful. The business people more than the buyers right now. 26 coming, Solomon. Nobody can even tell. 26 look like ordinary day, the first in history that they can feel the vibes of the 26. Then somebody come and tell us, George, we had the time like the rest were floating all over the place. People were jubilating, rejoicing. Oh, my man 26 coming, blah, blah, up to the interior. But even for the people in America here to send one bagel right now, it's hard. Because it's too many mouths to feed. You know? We pray to God. I will always pray to God for Mama Liberia and my people that live there. I know it's not easy. And I can really have more than what I can do. Believe me. But I pray that God will bring some satisfaction to our people in Liberia by the grace of God. And he will bring it without any fight, any commotion, any chaos. It will come very mild, calm, and all of us will enjoy it. I pray for that. And God can do that for us. Believe me. You know, I pray in the name of Jesus. You know, we Muslims, we believe in Jesus. And I pray in the name of Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessing be upon these great people. I pray in their name that peace will raise and happiness will come to Mama Liberia. Whether it come through Ome Boaka, we will accept it. But we want to be happy and our children. Whoever it come through, God, give it to us. And as soon as possible, I'm not ordering you, God. I just asking you, humbly asking you to please make it. Because if you do, someone will die. Okay, let's hear from Gerald. People, this is your good friend, Suleiman Hashim Tunis, coming to you. Me and my brother here, Solomon. You know us. We've been here forever. So coming to you live from Radio LIB here on Staten Island, New York, with Freedom FM at 87.9, the most listened to radio station. But let me conclude with the weather report again, Gerald. Please, just 1 minute.
Go ahead.
Yeah, appreciate that. Okay, like I said, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's right now drizzling in Monrovia.
I don't know. I don't know because I haven't been out since I started.
When you're coming, it was rainy, right? Okay. I'm not saying I'm not there, but I believe it's drizzling right now. If you look through your window, the ground is wet.
Yeah,
and it's going to be like that till all day tomorrow. They don't even think that you'll see sun tomorrow. Even if it's not raining, but you will not see the sun. The sun going to be hidden from you. The same thing going to repeat itself. It's going to be a severe rain at the morning hour on Wednesday. Very severe in morning hour. So I admonish you, do not, if you're not going to office, you're not getting in car, do not put some of your decent clothes on and put shoe on, because Sunday go to shoe was spoil for nothing.
Sunday go to meeting.
Sunday go to meeting was spoil. I will advise you put sneaker on or boots to go to do your daily moving around, getting your motorbike, getting in keke. All right, because those things you can maneuver yourself, but you go put shoe on, you on your own. It's coming from Freedom FM and Tunis Weather, the weatherman. Again, we say thank you. We send the control back to our young brother here, Gerald. So he will conclude and we'll say good night to you. Good night, and we'll see you tomorrow with who? Anthony Stevens.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you very much, Solomon. That's Suleiman Hashim Tunis and the man Solomon Parker Reeves. They're all the way from the United States of America. Many thanks to our callers. I thank you very much for putting in your calls. If you never went through because of the jamming of the line, you can call us again today, same time, 11 o'clock p.m. with the man Anthony Stevens. This is one of the biggest radio shows in Liberia, the nighttime Spain on your radio. Many thanks to all the callers, those that participate on our live Facebook feed. We say thank you guys. Thank you very much for following Freedom FM. It is
And before you close,
Bala said
before
something.
you close, please, somebody just prove me right. Ricardo Barros Jr. say currently raining in Habel.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, Ricardo.
Okay.
All right. No, that's what I wanted to bring to your attention.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you, Gerald. We see you next Monday.
Okay. Next morning after the 26th. Many thanks to our men, our guys there from the US, Solomon Washingtonis, and the man Solomon Baker Reeves there. But folks, this is how we come to the end of today's edition of the program, The Nighttime Spain. Keep following Freedom Radio Liberia. My name is Gerard Morris. I'm still here in your company up to 1:30. So folks, keep vibing to Freedom FM 87.9.
The Nighttime Spain, we discuss critical issues that affecting